Jesus, that's dark. Give everybody a little bit to come in, say what's up. What's going on, Amber Sands? Why is it so dark? Sorry guys, the lighting in my room is not great. So it's been a while since I did anything with my channel, so I just wanted to say what's up and check in with everybody. Let everyone know I'm still alive. What's up, Dylan? Or Dillman? Can we talk about the stupid Ramos trade? I forget who they got in return for him. I don't know. The Rays aren't super competitive, so I don't care that they made trades. I would say I'm neutral on the Wilson Ramos trade. Michael Perez has been playing pretty well, so that's nice. Can't wait until Lightning season. I can't either, King. But the Chris Archer one, I'm totally okay with. He has just not. He never lived up to the ace label, I guess. So, and he wasn't even like a super serviceable starter for a while now. Like he really had a hard time going like over 5 innings in a start and stuff. So I don't care really that they traded Chris Archer. But Wilson Ramos, I think he was a really good catcher, obviously, and one of the best the Rays have had in a while. So that kind of sucks, but they aren't really trying to do much this season, so they're kind of just, as always, setting up for the future and all that stuff. Lose against Orioles and White Sox, inexcusable. Yeah, it is pretty bad. I just don't get how. Who did they just beat up on a series ago? I don't remember, but they play winning teams pretty well. Like, not great. They aren't like blowing anybody's doors off or anything. And they just, these losing teams, like, they just have a really hard time against. I don't know why, but I guess there's the whole thing playing to the level of your competition, and if they definitely have been. Why would they build a stadium that's worth the same as the franchise as a whole? You think the Rays are worth $900 million? That's probably a bit generous. Can the Rays go over 500? Yeah, they can. Can they stay there is another question. Are they at 500 again now? I saw at Yahoo Sports it said they were 56 and 55. It might be 56 and 56. Maybe it didn't update yet. Yeah, I don't know though. So, someone tell me, who was the last series against? I forget already. It was I don't remember. All I know is they won it. They didn't get swept like they did against the White Sox, which is really bad. And isn't the next series? Oh yeah, the Angels. You're right. Did they sweep the Angels? I can't remember. But yeah, now what do they got? The Orioles again at home. So it seems like these shitty teams are their kryptonite. So probably in for another rough series, but we'll see. I think they've been like, they're like 500 against the Orioles or something like that. So they got dicked on by them last series on the road against them. But I mean, they usually play teams pretty well at home. Obviously that wasn't the case this series, but I don't know. Hopefully they get back up above 500 so they can drop down to 500 again. Do you think the Rays are going to be contenders next year? I mean, I hope so. They got to figure out, like, the opener stuff is cute and all, but I think it's kind of a gimmick, and it doesn't really. I haven't noticed it having like a super positive effect versus just using regular starting rotation. So maybe get some actual starting pitchers instead of having like Ryan Stanek and Sergio Romo starting for an inning and a half or 2 innings, and then bringing out some like no offense to him, but like a bottom of the barrel like Ryan Yarborough and guys like that to pitch for 3 or 4 innings, and then just like riding the bullpen, the actual relievers for the last 3 or 4 innings of the game. Um, I think they're stretching their bullpen pretty thin. Do I have Instagram? No. As a Braves fan, you're on the same boat. I thought the Braves were doing good, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't pay that close attention. Last time I checked, I thought they were pretty good. My friend's a Braves fan, but I don't talk to him a lot. So, are the Braves slumping or something? But for the question about the Rays next year, um, I mean, guys like if they get some actual starters and guys like what's his name, Jake Bowers, um, who else? Who's the kid who plays second base? Joey Wendell. Just the younger players, if they continue to improve it like they have been, then I definitely think that they can be contenders next year. I thought they could have even been this year for a while. Like, it was pretty like impressive. Not a lot of teams can start off like they did, where they lost like 9 games in a row, I think, after winning their first game of the season, and then come back from that and just like go on a run and kind of hang around with as little as they did, like not having the starting fielder in Kevin Kiermaier for a good portion of the season. And I don't know, they just hung around and they were playing really competitive and stuff. So um, it sucks that they've kind of tailed off a bit. And they've been a really streaky team all year. Like when it's good, and when it's bad, it's really bad. In terms of like they'll go a week and they're just on fire, and then they go a week and they don't have anything. So I mean, they gotta be more consistent, which I think part of it is having 4 or 5 actual starters will help with consistency. Um, and then on top of that, the younger players that they've kind of built the team around continuing to improve and become more consistent. Um, but I mean, they have like Blake Snell, um, Jake Faria. Who else? Who else do they have that could be starters? I don't know. In terms of like individual performances, they've been really fun to watch this year. Like I said, Jake Bowers is really cool, really good, and I expected him to be based on how he played in spring training. I wish he would have been playing from the start of the season. Who else? Blake Snell has been obviously he's having a career year. Played in the All Star game. Um, and then on top of that, on top of young guys having really good years, like veteran guys who are kind of supposed to be like glue guys or whatever the term is, like Carlos Gomez haven't showed up. So they need, obviously everyone needs to contribute equally, like between young guys and veterans. They need to kind of um, riff off each other and be a little bit more cohesive than they have been, because it seems like the young guys have been carrying the load this year, in terms of position players. But then you get guys like Sergio Romo are carrying the load in the bullpen when they probably didn't expect to be, after like the last few years of having Alex Colomé be the guy in the bullpen. Now it was kind of just a toss up who was going to take the reins on being the shutdown reliever. And on top of that, he also has to do stuff like opening games and things like that. So it's kind of silly. I mean, from next year, Rays org will push their minor prospects, promotions they stacked. Aren't they gonna expect contender season with them? Um, yeah, I mean, they probably expect that, and it's a big um, it's a lot to put on like guys that are coming up shoulders, that they need to be like the saviors or whatever. But I think it's good that there's a lot of guys who are going through that together versus, um, like for example, Evan Longoria when he came up was the guy, like the only guy who was supposed to be the savior. Whereas now you've got a lot of young players who are developing together and are trying to win together and learn how to win together. So I think that's really good. Like it's kind of throwing them into the fire, but at least they're all doing it at the same time. As cheesy as that sounds. But yeah, I think they'll be good next year. Probably, I think their floor is similar to this year, like 500, and their ceilings as high as the young guys can take them. Do you think the Rays should bring up Meadows and release Gomez? Um, I don't know a ton about, what's his name, Austin Meadows. I think I don't know a ton about him because I don't. The Rays are an American League team, and the Pirates. I hope that I'm right about this. The Pirates are a National League team. Yeah, yeah, they're in the same division as the Cubs. So I don't pay a ton of attention to National League teams. So isn't Austin Meadows is kind of, I would say, wasn't he considered a disappointment for the Pirates, like injuries and stuff? But I'm not sure. But I mean, if you can't trade Carlos Gomez because he has no trade value, he's playing like garbage. So like if they have nothing to play for, then let the young guys play. So yeah, totally. Um, let him play in place of Carlos Gomez because I don't. He's not going to be here next year, so there's no reason for him to play. And that's one of the kind of nice things about not having anything to play for is that you can go like all out on the youth movement and let all the young guys get playing time, which is what they've been doing for a few years now. But now they have some real um, players with high potential versus in recent years they've just had like castaways from other teams that like I like them, but like Shane Peterson type guys that are just like career journeymen and stuff instead of young guys. What happened to Shane Peterson, by the way? I like that guy. Anyway, there's like fucking one person watching now, so probably gonna end it here. When does NHL preseason start? Like September, right? And then we got the Bucks play their first preseason game this Thursday, I think. And so that'll be cool. Maybe I'll do a little stream after that and see what everybody thinks. Do a little litmus test after. You think Jameis Winston starts the game or he plays in the fourth quarter? Or if he even plays at all? So that there'll probably be a lot of interesting controversy surrounding the Bucks up until week 4 of the season, the regular season. Um, so yeah, August 9th, Thursday, first Bucks game. I'm not sure when the first Lightning preseason game is, like mid-September or something. Um, but yeah, so other unrelated, not sports things. I really fucking hate this job. I've been working at a Cricket Wireless for like almost 6 months now. It really fucking sucks. Um, the hourly pay sucks. So when you don't hit commission, you like don't get any money. But I've hit my quota for the last 6 weeks, so the money's been pretty decent. But I don't know. It just hasn't been very fun. So, and that's a big reason why I haven't been doing more with the YouTube stuff. So, because I've been like the last couple weeks, I've had to work 6 days. So, yeah. But I'll check in every once in a while if you guys want to chat and stuff. Um, do something because it's been like months since I even acknowledged my YouTube channel, which sucks. But like I said, MLB doesn't like me making videos, so this is pretty much all I can do when it's just the Rays playing is check in every once in a while. Other guys like Zobrist, Price, Shields were also breaks my heart when they're leaving. Poignant. Okay then. I don't know, man. You can't get too attached to Rays players because you know they aren't going to be here long. Um, yeah. All right. I'll let you guys go though. But thanks for hanging out for a bit, and probably say what's up again Thursday night after the Bucks preseason game. Bucks versus Dolphins. Probably be boring, but it's football, so see you guys later. Have a good night. Peace.